Hello to all my story lovers. Welcome back in Storytime channel. Today's story name is The Innocent Hunter, written by the great Sudha Murty. Now let's go to the story. Kannappa was an orphan boy who had been brought up by a gang of hunters in the forest. He had no formal education. The only thing he knew was how to survive, hunting and eating his kill, and sustaining himself on fruits from the forest and water from the river. One day he lost his way and chanced upon a stone structure on a riverbed. People were walking in and out of it, carrying flowers, fruits, and coconut. The structure was a temple, but Kannappa had never seen one before and so was curious to know more about it. He waited until almost everyone had left for the day. Finally, he saw a young boy coming out of the stone building and decided to speak to him. Kannappa asked him many questions in his crude language. What is this building called? Why are people bringing things with them and leaving them inside? The boy was surprised at his ignorance and baffled by his question, but still tried his best to answer them. This is the temple of Lord Shiva. People come here to offer fruits and flowers to him. They ask Shiva for whatever they desire, and Shiva listened to all their prayers. Kannappa immediately wanted to visit the temple. The boy showed him the way inside, told him about the Shivalinga. Kannappa asked the boy innocently, this Shivlinga, does it give us whatever we ask for? Yes, that's what we believe, he said. It is getting dark now. I must get home. And he went away, leaving Kannappa alone. Hesitantly, Kannappa entered the temple. He sat down in a corner and wondered how a stone could give anyone what they wish for. So he decided to test it. Oh Shiva, please let me hunt enough prey so that I do not remain hungry. I don't have any fruits or flowers to offer you, but if you give me the prey, I will share it with you. I promise I will not cheat you, he declared. The next morning, Kannappa went hunting. He searched for prey all day but did not find any. Hungry and frustrated, by late afternoon, he was sure that the boy at the temple had lied to him. Still, he continued the hunt. Just as evening fell, he spotted two rabbits coming out of their burrows and killed them. Since he had promised the Lord that he would share his prey, he went to the temple with one of the dead rabbits. It was late and the temple was deserted. Kannappa entered and said out loud, please come and take your share, my lord. This is for you. He sat and waited till it was dark, but the Lord did not appear. Kannappa began feeling hungry and sleepy and decided to leave the rabbit in the temple. He entered Shiva to take the promised share once more before heading home. When people came to the temple the next morning, they found the dead rabbit in front of the Shivlinga. The devotees were very upset. Who has brought this here? How dare they desecrate your temple? The dead rabbit was thrown out. The next day, Kannappa went to hunt for his meal again, but this time he had no luck. He thought I should go to the temple tonight and ask Shiva how he enjoyed his rabbit meal. To his surprise, there were hordes of people at the temple that night. It was the night of Shivratri, but how was an orphan hunter boy to know that? Kannappa looked around and noticed the young boy he had spoken to praying to Shiva inside the temple. Since he was not used to being around so many people, he decided to wait and climb a bell tree nearby. It was a long wait, and having nothing better to do, he started plucking the leaves of the tree and throwing them to the ground. Unknown to him, there was a small Shivlinga under the tree, which had not been worshipped for a long time. The bell leaf fell on the Shivlinga. Meanwhile, the Shivratri festivities inside the temple continued. People sang bhajans and worshipped the Lord with flowers and fruit. Kannappa was enchanted by the bhajans and slowly started singing along and chanting the Panchakshari mantra. The night turned into early morning and the devotees departed from the temple. Kannappa climbed down from the tree and entered the inner scantrum. He saw that Shivlinga's eyes on the Shivlinga had red marks on them. They were probably just from the kumkum or the small red flowers that the people had offered. But Kannappa was sure that Shiva was having trouble with his eyes. He felt sad for what he perceived as Shiva's sorry state and wanted to help him. Poor Shiva, he thought. He lives here all alone and has no one to take care of him when he is sick. He doesn't even get a meal until the devotees visit him. Kannappa had seen the devotees pouring water on the Shivlinga the night before. The Lord must be feeling cold. Perhaps he is shivering, he thought. After all, he is only covered with leaves. So he asked Shiva, "What can I get you, my lord? Maybe some food or medicine? How can I serve you?" Shiva did not answer him. Oh no, thought Kannappa. The Lord must indeed be very, very ill, for he is unable to reply. Immediately he went to the forest, fetched some medicinal herbs, and applied their paste on the red marks, but nothing happened. Oh no, I think he has gone blind. I must give the Lord one of my eyes to help him get better. That will surely make him happy, exclaimed Kannappa, his heart pure and true. He picked up the trident and pointed it towards his right eye, balancing one leg on the Shivlinga and the other on the ground. The boy was illiterate, had no knowledge of mantras or of the proper ways of worship, but his devotion knew no bounds. Just as he was about to pierce his own eye, Shiva appeared with his consort Parvati. Unknowingly, Kannappa had fasted on Shivratri, worshipped the Lord with the bay leaves, and proved that his heart was untainted, and so Shiva was pleased. "You have won me over with your innocence," said the Lord, smiling. "People promise me things all the time, but they forget to keep their word the moment they get what they want. You, on the other hand, treated me like a fellow human being, and that is very rare indeed. From now on, you will be considered my greatest devotee, and your name will be forever be associated with mine. May you live for many, many years." The temple is still around in the town of Shrikalhasti in the Andhra Pradesh. This is the story. Do you like it? Then comment it and subscribe my channel. Bye bye.